Have you guys ever wanted to watch anime with me? Well, now you guys can. We watch all type of anime and we do it on a nightly basis. All you guys have to do is follow me on Twitch and click the link in the description to join the Discord. With that out of the way, let's get into the intro. Okay, so originally I was planning on basically ranking the warlords in terms of strength, and I'd give them probably a commander level if I saw fit, which I'll still do at some point. But then someone joined the Discord and then he said I'd helped him scale Zoro. It got me thinking about, well, do we actually scale different One Piece characters correctly? How well do we do that? Now, as the community, I'd say we do a solid job in scaling them compared to other animes, but compared to just within the One Piece community, sometimes we either over or underscale certain characters, and that's where I come in to clear up some of the confusion. If you guys enjoy regular One Piece content, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video. With that out of the way, my name is Potential Unleashed, and here are 10 characters that I believe are poorly power scaled. Now, the first character we're going to talk about is Enel. The amount of times I've seen Enel pop up in people's top 10 is ridiculous. He might actually be the most overrated character in all of One Piece in terms of strength. Now, he does have a great Devil Fruit power, which is the Devil Fruit Goro Goro no Mi, but that means nothing if Enel himself is not physically strong. He does have Observation Haki, but fails in using armament. Plus, he was beat by pre-time skip Luffy without any haki or gear 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. Sure, Oda stated that his bounty would be around 500 million berries if he were to go to the Blue Sea, but that doesn't justify him always being placed so high on different people's lists. If he were to go to the Blue Sea, he'd only dominate in the first half of the Grand Line, since everyone in the New World at least has some type of knowledge about haki. Next, we have Whitebeard. So we're talking about old Whitebeard, not prime Whitebeard. So if we're gonna talk about prime Whitebeard, I personally think that he's the strongest man, the strongest pirate to ever do it. Not based off of him having the Gura Gura. The only person who could really clash with him would have been Roger, or probably Garp or Zebek. But we're talking about Marineford Whitebeard here, where so many people still consider him to be the strongest character at Marineford, which certainly wasn't true. Whitebeard being sick causes him to be weakened, where he took a bunch of shots from Akainu. In the manga, Akainu blew off half of Whitebeard's face, and he had to get a sneak attack in order to really lay a substantial blow on Akainu. I think he was more high first commander, low top tier than anything, but people saying that he was strong enough to beat an Admiral 101, well, they're just poorly scaling Whitebeard. Next up, we have Jesus Burgess. Now, I don't know why I see people say Burgess is one of the strongest characters in One Piece. This man is the, quote, first commander of the Blackbeard Pirates, but isn't even first commander level. That title goes to Shiryu. I personally don't think Burgess is even second commander because, what have we seen from him? Sabo, who's one of the strongest first commanders, easily dealt with Burgess, and, it was like it was nothing when he was giving everything he had. If Burgess really was first commander level, he wouldn't have gotten his cheeks ran by Sabo like that. Until I see him accomplish something worthwhile, I'm honestly going to have to put him around Sanji's level of strength, maybe Jinbei's, and until we see him do anything, we have to stop overscaling him. Next character we have the lovely Boa Hancock. I don't know why we scale her so low. First off, I love her as a character. Her and Robin are probably my two favorite female protagonists within One Piece. Maybe we scare her so low because we've barely had any screen time with her and we've barely seen her use her strength. I don't know. But she would one-shot multiple pacifistas where pre-time skip, it took the entire Straw Hat crew at max power and the entire Heart and Kid Pirates max power to take down a single pacifista. Plus, there are only a handful of people who can resist her Devil Fruit, which I made a video about, link will be in the description, and she made a claim after being hunted something along the lines of the reason that she was chosen to be a warlord was because of how strong she was. The only warlords that I think that are stronger than her are Doflamingo, Mihawk, and possibly either Weevil or Kuma. That's it. It's time we stop disrespecting her and properly scaling her. Next character I have is Trafalgar Law. Law is a character who the community also scales pretty high, only because of his devil fruit, to where some people put him above the likes of Zoro and Hancock for some strange reason. Law's two best feats are either him defeating Smoker or him beating Hawkins, where Zoro defeated Hawkins with ease while it appeared Law had more blood. Now that could have been because of how he was being he got tortured and well, he was really kidnapped, but more like being a hostage over his own crew. But we just don't know. But against Doflamingo, he lost his arm, and against Fujitora, he wasn't able to fight back against the amount of gravity that was laid on him, whereas Zoro was able to fight back against more gravity that was put out against Law. Law has terrible endurance, and arguably he could be just as overrated as Enel in terms of strength. Love him as a character though. Another person who's overrated, I have Rob Lucci. He lost to a previous time skip Luffy. Now, unlike against Enel, Luffy did have gear 2nd and 3rd and used it against Lucci. But Luffy has trained for 2 years, gaining both advanced observation and advanced armament, where Rob Lucci only has the regular version. I see a lot of rumors going around where Lucci will be Luffy's antagonist again, and I don't know why. I don't think he'll ever be able to catch up towards Luffy. I think he'll more likely fight somebody like Jinbei or Sanji or something like that. Sure, I admit he's gotten stronger, but what's the likelihood that he'll all of a sudden be the strongest Marine? Him being put at first commander level, it just has to stop. Next character I have is Zoro. Now this is the first and only person on the list where I feel the community either we overscale or underscale him. There's no in the middle for him. The reason is pre-time skip, we could really scale him just to be slightly weaker than Luffy, but after the time skip, him training with Mihawk, now unless we see him go all out, we'll likely never know how strong he actually is. Him destroying Hawkins, Killer, Monet, Pika, and only having a small clash against Fujitora, we just don't know until after Wano how to properly scale this man. I'd probably scale him mid to high 2nd commander level, but let me know what you guys think about Zoro's commander level in the comment section below. So the next character I have is Silver's Rayleigh. Kinda in the same situation as Whitebeard. Back in his prime, without a doubt, this man is one of the best and strongest characters to ever do it in the entire shonen, but as we see him now, him being older, he's no longer that guy. A common misconception is that Rayleigh was to be portrayed as strong as Kizaru, which is incorrect. Rayleigh, he used a sneak attack to cut Kizaru's first attack for one. In the manga, Rayleigh was sweating and he was only stalling for time for the Straw Hats instead of actually being able to defeat him. I'd say Old Man Rayleigh is more high first, low top tier, just like Whitebeard. When people are out of their primes, yes, they're still strong, they're just not as strong as they once were, and I think the community needs to realize that. More likely than not, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, but I have Ace. And don't get me wrong, like I said with Law, like I said with, well, that's about it. And now, I love their characters. I just don't think they're as strong as we make them out to be. Ace is just as tricky to scale as Zoro though, but he has a small difference. Sure, Ace was a prodigy, being able to use Conquest Haki at a very young age, being able to fight against Jinbei for days. He stopped the snowing of Drum Island where it had never stopped snowing before. Just him being there, he's not necessarily 2nd commander level strength, even though that's his rank. People on the crew like Vista and Jozu, they were ranked lower than him, but they're stronger than him. Like Queen and Lucky Root, they are both stronger than Ace, and they are considered to be around 2nd commander level. Like I said earlier, he fought evenly matched against Jinbei for days, so I personally think that he's only a little bit stronger than him, and I believe that he only gets the hype of his strength solely based off of him being listed as 2nd commander. But like I said earlier, just by having the title, it doesn't necessarily justify your strength. So the last character I have that we poorly power scale will be Sir Crocodile. Now you guys are probably going to say I'm contradicting myself in saying this, because how could someone who lost to Luffy in the second major arc be underscaled? Well, yeah, he lost to Luffy before and now, and he didn't even lose to him using gears second or third like Lucci. But hear me out. He clashed with Mihawk, was able to stop a Kainu, clashed with Doflamingo at Marineford. He also took attacks from Diamond Josie and he caused Luffy to have to use Gear second to stop him at the beginning of, well, before the Marineford War actually started. But, maybe Luffy only used this for speed, but hey, he still forced him to use it. Oda even stated that he regretted using Crocodile so early, and no, I'm not trying to say that, Crocodile is the strongest warlord, or he deserves to be in the top 3 strongest warlords or anything, but I'm not even trying to say he's supposed to be stronger than like the top 15 One Piece characters, but he's not as weak as we make him out to be. And alrighty guys, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Who is poorly power scaled that I didn't list in this video? And let me know what you guys think about the video itself. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit that notification button so you guys never miss out on a video. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, there in the screen and in the description as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to unleash your potential.